Maybe she is just good in the bedroom and that's about it. Like, why are you taking this woman on a date if you're not gonna even introduce her to your family, your friends, your coworker? You won't take her to none of these events, but yet, hey, what's up, everybody? In this video, I want to talk about why you shouldn't have to take every woman on the first date. And when I'm speaking from my own personal experience. Most people, they want to talk and they don't want to tell you how they got to their solution. But I'm telling you, I've been through this year alone, and with me taking all these women on these dates, I've learned a lot. I've learned this. I've learned a lot of these dates cost me a lot of money I wish I kept. Not trying to say I'm upset about it, but no, everything is a learned experience. And I also learned that the ones that really like you will make it easy. The ones that really like you is not going to have you jump through all these extra hoops if you're trying to get them back to your place and stuff like that. They'll just come along with it. But the ones that really don't like you, they're going to have you trying to go on date number 3, date number 4, and then date number 5, and then they might let you smash and all this and that. But the thing is, most men, when we go on dates, we're looking for these two things: companionship, or we looking to get some butt. Simple as that. But most women talk about, no, he got to take me out. Bro, you don't, man. I'm gonna explain to you how this video is going to go. So the first part of the video is going to be my 5 reasons why you shouldn't have to take most women out on dates. And then the second part of the video, I want to respond to some comments in this right here, this YouTube short right here, when I was talking about why you shouldn't have to take women on these dates, man, and men trying to get what they want. But some of these women in these comments want to get butt hurt. So once I'm done with this part of the video right here, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. So my first reason I have on this list is that you don't really like her. Sometimes you would be dating a woman, you would go out with a woman, hang out with her one good time, you realize it ain't going nowhere. Why are you going to go out a second time knowing that it's not going to work out? Like, they call that leading a person on. Like me, I'm not going to take you out the second time. If I went out the first time and I realized that you don't have the potential I was looking for in a woman, you're not getting the second date. But if you want to get your back blown out, we can, come to my place or hang out somewhere else, but we're not about to go on an actual date in public again because I can't get this time back. I don't really see the future of the two of us existing. So no, there's no second dates. There's only you hanging out with me where nobody can see. Simple as that. The second reason you wouldn't take some of these women on a date is because you're trying to weed out the ones that's not worth your time. A lot of times you got women out here that be having phone books of men who they can call at certain times of the day. They be like, you know what, I can call TyShawn, he gonna feed me, it's 9 p.m. Let me see if I can call him, or let me call the other dude at 9 p.m. No, I'm not taking you out on no date at 9 p.m. I know what is leading at 9. If this date wasn't pre-planned by us, then we are not going on the date. No dates at 9 p.m. What we can do is have a date at my place, at my house at 9 p.m. Because I'm not about to be one of your little food buddies. Don't be a woman food buddy and fall for this 9 p.m. Those are going to date crap. I've never had a woman try me like that, but if a woman ever tries you like this, best believe she's just trying to use you and take your money. Instead, if she gives you the 2 a.m. phone call, and we all know nothing is open at 2 a.m. That's booty call hours. Then go on for it. Like, come on, I got food at the house. Let's come to my place. That's the only type of phone calls you're taking for a woman at late hours. Booty call phone calls. The third potential reason why you shouldn't be taking women on dates is because you do not see the potential in her. You don't see nothing respectable about her. Like, this girl might be burping and farting and very rude and disrespectful. Maybe she is just good in the bedroom and that's about it. Like, why are you taking this woman on a date if you're not going to even introduce her to your family, your friends, your coworker? You won't take her to none of these events, but yet she want to go on dates. Man, nah, this girl don't get no dates, man. The only thing she gets is what she been getting, and that's to come to your house and hang out and cut it. That's as far as you go. Like I say, if she's not respectable, don't be taking this type of woman on a date. The fourth reason you shouldn't be taking women on a date is because you're trying to prioritize yourself. The main reason I say this is because I'm at that point right now. Like, I'm trying to get my money up so I can be successful and have a great life and then be able to do fun things with the woman in my future. Like, right now, any woman that's coming along, it could be something, but more than likely, I'm not taking you out on no dang on date, man. I got bills to pay. This car ain't cheap. This rent ain't cheap. None of this stuff is cheap and all that. But dudes out here trying to take women on dates that don't want to hang out with them and just want to use them. No, you can't be taking a woman on a date when you ain't got your priorities straight. Like, if anything, you could take her to your house and just leave it at that. But, you know, she got to understand the struggle that you're going through if you're going to take her on a date. So, in the end, you need to prioritize yourself and put that before any woman. The fifth reason why you shouldn't be taking women on dates is because your levels don't match up. The reason I say this is because a lot of dudes be out here trying to go out with women that they can't even afford. Like, I guess, like, say for example, the girl is considering herself a 9 or a 10. These type of women, they got rich dudes taking them on boat trips and yachts and all this and that. Like, come on, man, if you working at like Arby's or Wendy's or something like that, you're not gonna be able to afford or be able to take care of this woman the way that she expects. So if you are trying to go out with this woman, more than likely, like I said before, you're about to give her a free meal, and that's as far as it's going to go. So instead of you trying to date somebody above your pay grade, above the scale that you're on, just stick to what works for you. Like, if you want a specific type of woman, you're gonna have to level up or date women that's equivalent on your level and things like that. Like, quit trying to date women that doesn't make sense. I decided to give y'all one last one. So this would be number 6. If you do decide to take a woman on a date, make sure you make it cheap. The main reason I say this is because you want to see what type of woman she really is. When y'all take these women on dates, even I've done this in the past, when you take these women on dates, if you take them on a slightly expensive date, what happens is that it's kind of like a little ladder that you're climbing. So the more expensive you take her, the more she's gonna expect down the line. I'm not trying to say you gotta be some broke dude and just do bum stuff, but at the same time, you want to see how flexible she is and how natural and how much of a good woman her character is before you start spending all this money on a woman that don't really want you. Long story short, the reason you be cheap is to gauge her true interest in you. So let's get to the second part of the video. So the YouTube short I made was saying this: how men feel about first dates. In that video, I was saying that men aren't trying to keep taking these women on all these dates because it's not leading to nothing. Like, I know what y'all want, but what about what we want? We want companionship and we want the draws. Come on, man. That's what we ultimately want. But 9 times out of 10, we take a lot of these women out. They just want some damn food. So, nah, don't take women out that's not worth going out with. So the first person said this: I really hope this video is sarcasm, cause that's some of the worst dating advice I've ever heard. Nah, everything I said out my mouth, I meant it. I'm not about to sit there and keep taking these women on dates and stuff and don't lead to what we want. Only thing women care about, most women, these modern women, they only care about getting their bellies full and you taking them to some frivolous restaurant in order to make them happy. Nah, like, men need to start prioritizing how they feel inside. Like, if you feel like this woman is not truly interested in you, taking her on a date is not going to change any of that. So no, don't take these women out. The next person, they said this: we both want the same thing ultimately. She wants a good man, a provider who will handle the family responsibilities, a man that is virtuous, healthy. Women want to multiply with and create a loving, peaceful home. Be steady. Yeah, this woman makes sense. We both want the same thing, but nobody trying to say that we rushed in to get it and all this and that. But at the same time, we want to make sure that when we do go on these dates with these women, they actually worth going on dates with. Only go out with women that actually want to go out with you. My response to her was this: I said, you're probably the first person in the comments to interpret the video correctly. While we may think like this, it doesn't mean this is all we care about. Men need to learn how to understand a mutual interest versus someone just using them for entertainment. And I said that before, man. Like, I'm not about to keep letting nobody play me. So I said this as well. This is my first comment. I said, women forever want to get the most out of a guy while giving men the bare minimum efforts. Make it clear from the beginning instead of leading men on for a free night of entertainment. Most women aren't worth taking out on dates, and most men fail to notice that. And I stand by that. Every single thing I said about that, I meant it. Like, every woman is not worth going on the date with. So if a man does a better job at vetting a woman, he will be able to read through the BS or the woman trying to trick him into going out because she broke and she ain't got no money. Don't fall for none of that. The last person, she said this. That's what I'm talking about. Laughing, then said amen. Yeah, I respect that. Because you can see, I'm not sitting there just saying one thing, but if you try to gauge and understand who I am as a person. You see, I'm not a scumbag. I'm not just sitting there pandering and saying negative things like screw women over, give them the middle finger. I never say any of that. It's more so getting a mutual understanding and getting what we want in return. So if y'all like this video, or y'all want to hear y'all comments in a video, leave a like, comment, or subscribe. This your boy Labz, and I'm out.